The mystery about heaven. Everybody knows that in heaven there will be no pain, no suffering, no death, no bad feelings, no mourning, no anxiety, no fear, no sin, no heartache or headache or flu or allergies or itchy nose. Just love, justice, mercy, friendship, and intense joy. But the real reason people are so happy in heaven is that the most lovable person in the entire universe will be theirs, and they will be showered by love and gifts by Him eternally. If you've only met human people in your life, then this divine person, Jesus Christ, is really going to be something. He will steal your heart. One of our favorite activities in heaven will be singing praises to Him. As earthlings, it's hard to imagine the pure bliss of that relationship. If you are married to the love of your life, then do you remember the minute right before you met him or her? At that moment, you probably could not have imagined that a person as wonderful as your spouse existed. Likewise, as of today, we cannot possibly imagine the extent of God's love or greatness. But the minute we meet Him face to face for the first time, we will have something that is 1,000,000 times more spectacular than any relationship on earth. We will have a life we do not yet have the capacity to imagine. We will long for nothing but Him, and this longing will be fulfilled. No eye has seen, no ear has heard, no mind has conceived what God has prepared for those who love Him. 1 Corinthians 2:9. The above is probably all we need to know about heaven, but here are some tidbits you may be interested in, especially if you hope to dwell there in the near or distant future. In heaven, we will not be confined by time or space. In fact, time is a dimension created only for us earthlings. In heaven, we will not have to wait in line at the airport if we want to visit our cousins across the ocean. Rather, we will be able to communicate with others freely, without restraint. Imagine sending 100 emails to 100 different people at once, in full hologram, but without having to type anything. Ever wanted to watch every cable TV station simultaneously, including foreign language channels? This type of ability seems much more likely in heaven, not that there are any TVs up there. What we know for sure is that our ability to process information will be greatly enhanced. The Bible indicates that the glorified human intellect enjoyed by the saints in heaven has a phenomenal ability to process information, dwarfing anything we are capable of in this life. This is shown by the fact that, on Judgment Day, we will review every act of our lives and of others according to Catholic answers. In heaven, we are promised we will see our loved ones who passed away on earth. In heaven, questions we've always had will be answered. In heaven, we will experience the eternal wedding feast. Everyone in heaven will love us and care about us, and vice versa. Nobody will have a single complaint about us. We will have no doubts that their love for us is sincere, because the moral, spiritual state of all will be apparent to all, with the saints and martyrs having the highest degrees of glory shining through them, and with nobody at all having the slightest selfish or jealous thought left in them. In heaven, we will not have to work to put food on the table or to pay bills. We will not have to do mundane things like take out the trash or empty the dishwasher. But there will be things to do. If there is work, it will only be of the most amazing, most fulfilling, most creative kind. If you always felt your true calling was to paint or dance or do something more, then perhaps that's what you'll be doing in heaven. What we know for sure is that nobody will be working for self-gain or selfish glory. In heaven, we will be ultimately fulfilled and perfected, sharing our gifts in the way we were made to. We will know what we were designed for. Ironically, the more we labor for God on earth, and the more we give up our own ambitions in order to focus on others, the more fulfilled we will feel in heaven. Different rewards in heaven. For in heaven there are different rewards for different people. John 14:2 says, "In my Father's house there are many mansions." St. Augustine and other church fathers said that the many mansions refer to different levels of reward in heaven for different levels of merit acquired by believers on earth. St. Thomas Aquinas agreed, writing, "The more one will be united to God, the happier will one be." The Catechism of Trent puts it this way, "For in my Father's house, says our Lord, there are many mansions, in which shall be distributed rewards of greater and of less value according to each one's deserts. He who soweth sparingly shall also reap sparingly, and he who soweth in blessings shall also reap blessings." Just as a person who longs and waits to be reunited with a spouse during a war, we on earth have been separated from the one who loves us more than anyone else, due to the fall of Adam and Eve. Our final destiny and fulfillment is with God. True and everlasting happiness can only be possible with Him. This is what our lives are leading up to. This is what we are supposed to be preparing for by being loyal to Him in all that we do. If you ever feel restless, it's because you are not yet with Him. We will see God face to face the minute we enter heaven. It's not really worth the time imagining what heaven is like. God tells us it is so great we just don't have the capacity to envision it. Will we have our physical bodies in heaven? Yes, on the last day, when Jesus comes to earth to judge the heaven and the earth, we will be reunited with our glorified bodies. Before then, our souls will be in heaven, separated from our bodies, which will later rise. Or our souls will be in purgatory, being purged from any remaining sinfulness before entrance into heaven. Where is heaven, anyway? We know it will be in a definite location. Some theologians think God will destroy the current universe and create a new heaven. Others say God will completely remake the existing earth into a heavenly one. Will we still be married to our spouse? No, but we believe we will maintain a special relationship with him or her, and with all friends and relatives. Although we will not be married, we believe we will be even closer to our spouse and other family members than on earth. We will have deeper love for each other, as well as a deeper love for our family members and friends. We will be overjoyed to see them there,